Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com, with an iPhone app demo for SatFinder by Ralph Andre, Softwarine Twicklong. This application is in the utilities category, works on an iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, currently sells for $1.99. This app takes advantage of the iPhone cutting-edge technology to help you easily set up your satellite dish wherever you may be. Let's go ahead and walk through this. It's very simple. It's a 4-step process. 1, antenna diameter. 2, select your satellite. 3, check for obstacles. And 4, finally, adjust your antenna both by azimuth and elevation. Very easy, quick. They give you nice pictures and they walk you through it. And then also on the info, there's a little bit of information here that can even help you a little bit further. So let's go back to the beginning here. Antenna diameter. You have a couple of sliders here to get the right diameter of your antenna. Once you do so, you can you'll have the offset there and you can see your antenna. Then you're going to go to the satellite. Now, choosing your satellite, there's over 150 different satellites to choose from currently. In the next update, according to the developer, there's going to be the opportunity to input your very own satellite and to get the azimuth and elevation like that. So that's going to be very good because there may be satellites that aren't listed in here, but they have 150, which covers satellites all over the world, has my satellite for the area that we live in, and I did check with the developer to make sure there was a large number of satellites in here. Some satellites actually, when you select them, they will actually pop open a box here to where you have other opportunities to select additional satellite information. So again, that's going to be in a different part of the world, and if it is available to you, then you will know and you can use those to set them correctly. Now I'm going to scroll down to my satellite, which is here, Spaceway 2 DirecTV 11. Selecting the satellite is very important because that's going to help you with step 3, which is checking for obstacles. What this does is you need to know the satellite that you're actually receiving the waves from, or the transmission for your satellite television. And the first thing is they have to be unobstructed. Well, and the second is you got to have the right satellite, or it's not going to work with your transmitter, your receiver in your house. So in step 3, they give you a couple of little pictures here, a smiley face saying no obstacles, and then obviously an unhappy face showing a building in the way. And if there is, or a tree or whatever, you're going to need to move your dish to an unobstructed view. Now when I tap start here, you can see at the bottom for a brief moment the latitude and longitude. It gets a little bright, and it's really not that bright on my end, but it's very bright on that end. You can see the satellite up there in the green arrows, and I can move the phone here around, and it's actually going to move the satellite around. You can see it moving up there, and that's how you're going to actually hone in and get a clear unobstructed view of the satellite, and that is the second step. You can use those green arrows, and then the red dot is where you're primarily trying to get the satellite to line up into, and once you do that, you'll know that you're in a close area, you're unobstructed, and you're going to have a clear view for the satellite to beam the waves into your receiver or to the satellite dish, and then ultimately to your receiver in your house. Now 4, this is the most important part of the application, and this is where you're going to adjust your antenna now, or your satellite. Now, I have done this in the past without any kind of an app, and typically the way it worked for me was I was on the roof yelling at somebody in the house, and you know you've got that green bar that fills the screen and makes a noise, and you know the closer you get to 80-90% is what you're trying to do. This application, using the iPhone 3GS or higher, actually takes all of that difficulty out. You tap on start here for the azimuth, and you're actually going to use your iPhone to set it just where they show you, right there on the bar, for that measurement. Tap it there, and then when you get it to the correct place, you're going to have the green arrow lined up, and it will inform you that you are in fact correctly lined up. Elevation is the same way, and you can see again the pitch. You have your satellite there, and you have your green arrow there in the skew, and you move this until you have a correct reading. And again, I'm not on my roof and I'm not in front of the antenna for obvious reasons, but that is how the application works. I did take this outside, put it to a test, and it worked properly for me. Now, that is it. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, antenna diameter. 2, choose a satellite. 3, check for obstacles. And 4, adjust your antenna. It's that easy, not hard, and for $1.99, it's a lot easier than yelling from the top of your roof to somebody in the house, or at least to me it would be. Now, over here on the info, you can go through, you can write a review, you can send some SatFinder support if you're having trouble with the application. You can go to their website, there's some additional information as well as a video that will explain how to use the application, and then there's a help button there as well, and I believe the help gives you some further instructions on how to use this application. That's it for this iPhone app demo. Until next time, this has been Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps saying see ya.